Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're seeing this. I hope you're having a good day. And welcome to Keeping It 100, the show where I make a Commander EDH deck for approximately $100. Maybe less, maybe more, but it will not exceed 150 because I have a different series for that. I'm not taking into consideration shipping and tax, but I'll tell you the price with it after the end of this show. Before I unlock this rune, let me expand and add another rune. Because we have a companion today. Expanded rune picking. Meet Wyrm Sentinel Wyrm, a teamer dragon that doubles all of our dragons on entering the battlefield. With it, making a copy token of each of our dragons. The tokens remain their card's CMC value. Reason I bring that up is because of our companion, Karuga the Macro Sage. A Simic companion has the restriction of our cards need to be CMC 3 and above. But whenever it enters the battlefield, it draws us a card for each of our cards that are at least 3 MC, any permanent, i.e. all of our permanents. This commander and companion duo doesn't seem super menacing at first, but when your engines are really going off, then you can easily draw several new hands worth. If you haven't won the game already, it is by far the biggest slingshot into lead and the ability to maintain your best options from a singular card in the deck that isn't even in the deck. Before getting in depth with the deck and its contents, it has a converted mana cost of 4.45 and runs 45 lands with 17 cards that increase our mana count. Instead of asking why are there 62 pieces of ramp, why not take into consideration that's every card type in the deck that I can use? You dingus, and I can't even use anything under 3 CMC in conjunction with playing the big dragons because of our companion. You want as much ramp as you can get. Upside, a good number of our ramp cards also double as draw cards. If you'd like the deck list, look down in the description below for the deck tech document where I have the deck stats list of all the decks I've made and have made videos for with the alterations up until certain points, which I believe this is the second, third, or fourth iteration of Wyrm I have made. So if you would like that at alternating budgets slowly increasing, feel free to look down below. For basic lands, we have 8 islands, 11 forests, and 14 mountains, with a mana split 19 blue, 39% red, and 42 green. Having 3 colors, we need access to all of our colors. So let's use stuff like Terramorphic Expanse, Mirrored Landscape, and Evolving Wilds to specifically search the colors to our field and try and get the colors for Wyrm, whatever we're missing. Along with that, let's use cards that give us any color like Command Tower, Ruptured Spire, Gateway Plaza, Secluded Courtyard, and Crucible of the Spirit Dragons, even though that's more of a storage. For tap lands, if we can get 2 to 4 of them, then it doesn't affect the game plan at all, because usually we can ramp up into those other parts. But let's include some utility lands that have various use, like Otwara Soaring Sky, which bounces a creature to field, can either be theirs or ours, and Encroaching Waste. And because we can never have enough mana, let's include our 2-tap mana lands, Simic Growth Chamber, Bounce Land Simic, and Temple of the False Gods, adds 2 mana if you have 5 or more lands. Continuing on, a bunch of 3-drop mana rocks for each of our colors, like the Lockets, Simic, Gruul, and Izzet. Others like Command Sphere, Gift of Paradise, even though it's not a rock, and the only non-3-drop rock in this section is Horizon Stone, which slowly stocks back mana over time, so I can make an exception for this. We're going to throw in some utility artifacts like Mirror Box and Panharmonicon, which synergizes well with our commander. Here's the instants and sorceries that ramp us, like Search for Tomorrow, which is the only legal turn 1 play this deck has, Rolling Regrowth, Far Wandering, Spring/Mind, and Growth from the Ashes. Or gives us massive value, includes Clone Legion, Aminatu's Augury. Let's expand on the additional value with Sunbird's Invocation, Guided Passage, Temur Ascendancy, Crucible Fire, Leyline of Force, and Frontier Siege, which all do their own little specific things in this deck, but are pretty good value if you ask me. The dragons that indirectly give us mana are Dragon Speaker Shaman, being a reducer for the archetype by 2, Savage Ventmaw for 6 mana if we attack, or if we have Mirror him out on field, gives us 12 mana per attack. And Dragonic Disciple, which is a 3-drop creature that mana fixes us and makes a dragon token later in the game if we need it. The cards that draw massive amounts of cards over a game include Beast Whisperer, Garruk Primal Hunter, Colossal Majesty, Monastery Siege, Itali Primal Storm, and Intet the Dreamer. One-off effects include Dream Cache and Urban Evolution. Last card included for increasing mana amounts or stealing combo pieces in other people's deck is Thought of Delve for advantage. Last, to wrap up this deck tag, is the Tribe of Dragons, which includes the Traka World Render and Thakis the Butcher, which gives double strike and doubles the power for each of our dragons. Lathis, Utvara, and Skyline Despo for additional dragon tokens. Our last synergy piece is Scourge of Alcus, which makes life totals drop and is creature removal on Dragon ETB depending on the amount of dragons we have. To end things off, this variant of the deck, as of September 28th, 2022, the deck total came out to $105.01 for the deck itself. Shipping on the package I chose on for TCG Player Direct called for $27.56 of shipping, with $8.96 of sales tax, and that is state dependent, for a total of $141.53 for this specific order. With that being said, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I will see you later. Let me know if you enjoyed this deck, if you decided to try it out for yourself, on what results you get with it. Or if you just want to be nice, give a like, subscribe, and drop by for any of my other stuff, whether it's live stream, my videos. It's all up dependent to you. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.